Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. They call me Mitchell. And this is your energy forecast, spiritual teaching, and often intuitive development for today, Saturday, November the 22nd, as well as tomorrow, Sunday, November the 23rd, 2014. As always, thank you for taking time to watch this. Retweet it, post it somewhere else, subscribe to it, become a fan, support me financially on patreon.com. Thank you. I truly appreciate it all. So very excited about today. I got kind of a cool message, and Spirit was, of course, elaborating during my meditation time. I'm still at 11 minutes, so I'm looking forward to moving to 12 minutes because today went by very quickly. I sit in my office right here, and I turn my chair to face east. Don't ask me why, I just do. Actually west, because the east is behind me, and I have my music on. It's usually a liquid mind song that I play because it feels expansive to me. So it's a great meditation. They've got lots of them that you can choose from. So I'm sitting here, and often Sheldon and Tiffany come in the room and they sit down in their little beds off to the side here, and then Bart will usually join me in the chair beside me. Well, then today, all of a sudden, Toby came in, and I thought, well, that's interesting, and then he sat down. And I just thought, what a beautiful morning, it's a new moon, and I thought, now all I need is Sebastian. Well, within 3 minutes, he came in. So every single animal in the house was right here with me. So it felt very peaceful and beautiful. And it was one of those moments where I literally, and this is not even the message, I literally went, wow, we just closed off a big chapter here. We're closing the book off. We're about ready to write a new chapter or a new book. And the animals were all here to honor that. And again, with the new moon, it's kind of the death of the old moon. We're going to start a new waning moon tomorrow. It's done waxing moon. It's done waning. It's done. It is waning here in Florida, though. So Fabian was like, why is it waning? That's not what he said, but because I'm talking about waning, I had to go there. So interesting. Now, the message for today is, and again, pulled it out of Paul Selig's book, and I just let Spirit, let it simmer in my head. But I loved it because as humans and as spiritual beings, as we're trying to grow and evolve, living consciously, you know what Paul's guide said. They said, you may disapprove, you may disagree, but do not judge and do not decide for another. And I like that because, I was drawn to a friendship that I had many years ago where this guy was in a relationship that was just not healthy, just not good. But I remember even back then, pretty much looking at him and saying, you are on your own journey. You are forging your path right now. I don't necessarily agree with it, and I might have even said it as far as that point as I disapprove of it, in some short terms, or some way, shape, or form. But I said, you know what? I am not judging you. Just like I had to go through drinking myself silly, I had to go through eating myself silly, whatever the path I went on, it was my choice, it was my journey. And, when I offered to my friend, I just said, I have no judgment here. And when I do readings, I have no judgment. I've talked to prostitutes, I've talked to drug people, not spoken with someone who's killed anyone yet. And if I do, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to have any judgment. Just like a therapist or a lawyer or somebody might have with their client. Obviously there would be some things that I would have to consider if it was not public knowledge or known, or they confessed up to it. That's another story. But not judgment, but just what do I do, as a human being? Do I, offer this information up to authorities? That's a whole nother story. Don't even want to go there, because that would be a lot of meditation right there. But anyway, there would not be judgment, but I would wonder, what do I need to do from a legal standpoint? But, and don't decide for another what is right or wrong. Let them journey down that path. And again, what I said, I think it was yesterday or the day before, unsolicited advice is not always the best thing to do for people. Wait till they ask for your help, because it's going to have so much more impact and power. Plus, they're inviting it in. They're asking permission. They're giving you permission. So today, look where you are disapproving and disagreeing, and then see if you're stepping into a place of judgment, into a place of deciding for another what's right or wrong for them at that moment. There's the message for today. So I know that's something I do every day. I look at someone and say, oh, girl, what is she wearing? And then I go, you know what? She's wearing what she wants. Because there are certain people who wear stuff, and I always go, man, they got enough balls to wear that. More power to them. Almost envy. So diving into the actual numerology and energy of today. Today is 22. It's a master number. It's a master emotional number. With this moon being new moon right now, on the 22 master number day, boils down to 4. Here's the beautiful thing I think that I'm going to feel today is it's a giant wave, but I have peace. It's like I'm surrounded in one of those bubbles that you can walk in, and there's a wave coming, and I am fully going to be protected. I'm going to be, bounced around, but it's fully protective, and I have the peace knowing that I'm going to come out of this. That's what the energy feels like today. Because today is also number 13, death card. So we've got 22 master number, 22 boils down to 4. 4 is emperor, balanced, individual, beautiful energy. From me and my read, can be very dynamic if they need to be. But then also all the numbers equal 13, which is the death card. So definitely some endings. The death of that moon, boom, it's dark, nothing. And then tomorrow it starts, waxing again. And then we're right back to 4. So I had book and death were the cards that I pulled to go along with the death card and the, the hidden secrets and the things not known and the educational stuff. So funny. Emails are popping up on my phone, and it says somebody's birthday. I have no idea who that person is. That's what happens when you get a new phone and you log it into Facebook. Total distraction there. Isn't that wild? So another Lenormand to go along with today. So to add to that, the heart card. So this is beautiful because this is about love. This is about beautiful heart energy. And then we're dealing with this powerful emotional 22 energy. We're dealing with the death. This could be a lot of people reminiscing over lost loved ones as well. And then the tarot to go along with that heart card, Knight of Swords. These are Libra, Gemini, Aquarian people. They're often young males, impetuous, and, immature type of feeling. So, definitely look for that heart energy for this, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarian person today as you're dealing with this powerful emotional energy. So it feels very beautiful. Just embrace today. That's all I'm going to say. Now moving into tomorrow, 23, as we start waxing this new moon, 23 is boiled down to 5. 5 is shifting, moving, changing. It's just the energy of 5 is really powerful. And all the numbers add up to 14, which is temperance. And temperance is the testing, the trials, the tribulations, the making you stronger. So Lenormand to go along with tomorrow's shifting, moving, changing energy. Mice, 23. Are you kidding me? I knew it was going to come up because I kept thinking, there's another card. And I shuffled. You saw me shuffle. So here we are, the mice. The mice has come up so much lately. That is the theme of this month, number 5. And that is nibbling away on the inside. What is it? And Janet emailed me and said, could this be nibbling away at fear? Nibbling away at, yes, it absolutely could be. But the nibbling away, this mice card is a negative card. It draws negative connotation. It eats away at things. So would it be nibbling away at something that might benefit you? It could, but I would say traditionally with Lenormand is nibbling away at things that are going to hurt you in the long run, and hurt in the way of it might remove something, which this is how we see it. It might remove a veil, it might, you might lose a limb, but realize that that is this catalyst for a new way of living that takes you just to higher levels than you've ever been before. Tarot to go along with that is Knight of Wands. This is hard, heavy work, creative, spiritual, sexual in nature. So the hard nibbling away is definitely coming tomorrow. So hang on tomorrow. It's going to be another big wave. I don't think we'll feel as protected tomorrow. So this is where we need to make sure we are protected and do our meditation and do our personal alignment, clear our chakras, stay balanced tomorrow. For I feel like we're going to have to really put the effort in to avoid getting caught up in the wave and beaten and battered. Where today, I feel like we're going to be able to ride it like a rock star. So there is your message for today. As always, thank you. No cosmic caffeine tomorrow night. We are taking the night off. Just a lot of family plans and stuff going on with multiple team members. And what else do I want to say? Check out my website, intuitivemessenger.org. All the information is there. Check out my spreads. Actually, I will tell you, I do have some spots open for tomorrow if you need a Skype phone one-on-one session. I've got a 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then also a 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Might even be able to squeeze a 2 p.m. in, but just have to see how they fill up. So have an amazing day. Also, there are lots of spreads to check out too. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Namaste. Bye-bye.